Hello, and welcome to the Destiny and Dice channel. Our normal Shadow Slayers campaign is on break this week. I'm known as LiteralTester, and I'll be our guest DM tonight for the special one-shot game. Tonight's adventure is known as Igor's Challenge. It's a non-lethal, funhouse-style dungeon. Igor Larsnov is an eclectic gnome inventor renowned around the world. He sent out invitations to the adventuring groups to come and compete for his latest, greatest invention. The competition will take place in Penthell, and consists of a race through the specially designed challenge dungeon. This group has received one such invitation. You see, Igor is an old retired adventurer who spends his time improving his old inventions or creating new ones. His claim to fame is that he is rumored to have been the creator of the first true warforge, a wood and metal soldiers capable of feeling pain and emotion, although such rumors are officially downplayed. So let's take a moment and meet our players and their characters. First up, we have our usual DM, tonight turn player, Mike.
Hey, I'm Mike. I'm playing a dwarf fighter tonight by the name of Ryrik Vonbin Steelfist. He has a background in an urban bounty hunter. Formerly a city guard, made a mistake, brought in the wrong dwarf one time and got his partner killed, and has been trying to overcome that ever since.
Next, we have a fresh face to our channel, Cassidy.
Hello, everyone! I'll be playing Demelza Yvette Thomasina St. Clair for you this evening. She is a retired opera star who is here to live it up in her golden years. She wants to travel to fresh and exotic places and meet as many fascinating people as she can. She is a tiefling bard, and she is here to have a wonderful time.
We also welcome another new player, Amanda.
I forgot to unmute myself. Hello! I'm Amanda. Online, you might know me as Marigold Morgan, and I am playing the fallen Aasimar shadow sorcerer, Moira Samaza. She lost most of her family and was trapped in the Shadowfell for a couple years, and that's how she kind of fell from grace. Now she's looking to find her family again, and is just kind of traveling around with whoever she can find until she gets some hint of where her family is.
And last but not least, a normal regular on this channel, Moonscar.
Hey, today I'm going to be playing Hydra. Hydra is a Water Gensai cleric of Poseidon. She grew up on the streets and sometimes really does not pick up on social cues and has a lot of things to learn.
And to our audience, thank you everyone for joining us tonight, and let's go ahead and get started. We start off tonight in the town of Penthell. You have gathered yourselves at the base of an elevated rock overlook at a location with a marker bearing your names. You are one of many groups, each separated by the crowd. You notice at your location there are 3 slides that go into the rock wall, and you gather that Igor has placed them as entrances to the challenge dungeon. You were instructed to wait for Igor's speech before you may begin. As you wait, is there anything you would like to do?
Oh no, not wait.
I think Demelza is just waving to the crowds and just taking it all in. Having the time of her life already.
Yeah, the crowds are here to cheer you on. They're really excited about this event. Igor's been hyping it up in the coming days and weeks. And they're just happy for the festival that's going to happen at the end of all this.
Moira is probably scanning the crowd, trying to see if she recognizes anyone. But otherwise, just waiting patiently.
So go ahead and give me a perception check for that. And what is everyone else doing?
Looking down the slide. That close to going.
You look at the slide and you can see that there is a barrier there to prevent your entry right now.
Having adventured with Hydra, since we kind of all know each other, Ryrik will go over to Hydra and be like, "Not yet."
I can get past this.
So there are 4 of us, and there are 3 slides. Which one do you think we should take?
Does
Should we
it
all go down the
matter?
same? Should we go down different ones?
Ooh.
What if they end up in different locations?
Yeah, I think we should all go down the same one just to be safe.
Yes, that does sound like a good idea.
Okay, who's gonna go first?
Thanks to everyone except myself.
Well, it seems like Hydra's called it. I assumed
Okay.
she would.
Hydra will go first. I will go second after Hydra.
I'd be happy to go
that means-
next.
You next,
Sure.
and then
I can pick up the rear.
you'll be joining us last. Okay. So which one do we want to go down to? Or just pulls out a die from his pocket, or do we just want to throw for it?
I'm gonna roll it.
Perhaps we should
I'll
hear
hand-
what
I'll-
this inventor has to say first. Maybe there'll be a clue.
Smart.
There you go thinking again. There you go thinking again. He'll put the die back in his pocket.
Mm.
Chat is telling us to split the party.
Of course they are. They always have your interests in mind, right? So, you guys,
It's
you
not
know,
like they're trying to kill us in what's supposed to be a non-lethal dungeon or anything.
I thought you guys already liked Javelza.
We love Demelza.
Yeah.
Demelza is great.
Hydra's gonna like inspect the barrier. Like, how does it, like what she can see if there's any place for a lock.
So you look it over. This is fairly easy to do, especially for Hydra and her background. She looks it over, and it's sealed. Like, there is no gaps. There's nothing there. Like, this is purposely put in place to keep adventurers from wandering into the maze too early.
So how does it open? It's gotta open somehow. How's it gonna happen?
As Hydra is wondering this out loud, you all see above you, above this rock wall in front of you, you actually see Igor show up.
Do I see it with my 12 perception check?
You do, because he shows up and then speaks. You notice that Igor has appeared and is about to speak. His voice booms over the entire town square.
Hey guys, Igor's about to speak.
I know.
So cute. That's an adorable picture.
I love him.
I helped edit it.
Hello! It's so nice to see you folks come out and welcome our challengers! And you see he's looking at all the crowds and waving. And to our challengers! Hello and welcome! I have some interesting and challenging challenges for you to face. Don't worry, this challenge is built to be non-lethal. But do be careful. The rules are simple. Do not attack any of the dungeon's inhabitants. They are all but my friends or trained beasts. And even the ones that appear violent are not so. Any violence towards them will result in disqualification. The first person to finish wins. And finally, and most importantly, leave your sentimental or valuable items behind in the provided chest. And bring only the items that you absolutely need, because I cannot guarantee the safety of your items. The dungeon, while non-lethal, is dangerous, and items could very likely be lost or destroyed as part of the challenge. There are 3 slides in front of you. Choose a slide, and ready, set, go! You guys see next to you a chest pop up onto the ground, open, ready to receive whatever items you decide to throw in there before you quickly make your way. It appears that the race has begun.
Demelza just takes off all her jewelry.
Yeah, Demel's is like, all right, earrings, necklaces, like, bangles. For the record, I should probably state how Demel's dress is dripping in gold with a massive feather boa. So, yeah, she has quite a bit to unload.
Not allowed to hurt the denizens of the dungeon.
Apparently.
Yep. I'm gonna be super useful here, guys.
Well,
Don't like half the fun of it.
Did he say don't attack them or don't hurt them?
you know, that very well may be an interesting distinction.
I forgot. There's jewels.
So have I.
Can I touch it?
No.
It's like, okay, which slide? We're going. And she just
we're
jumps
already
down
next
one.
to the.
All right, which slide are you
Hydra's
going
already
down?
next
That
to
She
one?
goes down the middle one.
Alrighty.
Because,
I would say middle as well.
Oh.
no one's at anything, so she just goes.
God preserve us.
What fun!
So don't move yet once you get into the room. So you pop out, Hydra, and Rayrak comes behind you and kind of shoves you forward. Who's next? Moira, are you
Demelza
next?
is next. Moira is taking up
Oh,
the
okay.
rear.
Okay.
Yes, Demelza is third.
So Demelza makes her way to the slide and slides down and kind of pops past Rayrak and okay, let's do this. And pops right here. And finally Moira slides down the slide and she pops right here. This room is large, with a white marble floor. It is full of what appear to be mirrors due to the multitude of reflections of the party members. And is clearly a mirror maze.
It's a maze. So I shouldn't run forward and slide across the floor.
That's up
Well,
to you.
you could.
It would hurt, but you could.
There's so many. All right, she's gonna go. She is like she was hoping to keep going across this floor, but you know. All right,
Alrighty.
she's gonna get on. She is gonna get up and be like, so how do we do maze?
Well, as a mirror maze, you might want to have a hand in front of you so you don't use your face to bump in the mirror.
Hydra, do you go forward through what you and touch the mirror in front of you?
Yeah, she steps forward.
You teleport over here.
Well,
that's not what happened.
Can we still see her?
It's a mirror maze, so you can see her reflection, but you have no idea where she's at.
Am I at the bottom of a different slide?
You are in front of a different slide.
Hey, where'd you guys go?
We're back over here, darling.
I see the slide. Should I climb up?
No, that'll be getting you out of the maze, I do think.
Which way do we go? So she's gonna step over here.
And you get teleported again.
Hey, I'm at a different slide now! This is gonna be interesting.
Does that one also come down to you, or does it go somewhere else?
Hydra, roll me a 1d6.
Okay.
No.
Non-lethal. This is the non-lethal part, guys.
Hydra, you teleport back with your group.
Oh, well.
Welcome back.
Did I walk through a mirror?
Yeah, you put your hand up onto a mirror, and as you move forward, and it teleported you again.
Yeah. Hydra's asking the group. She's like, "Did I just walk out of a mirror? How did you guys get here?"
We've been
We
here the
haven't
whole time,
moved.
darling.
Okay.
Whenever you
Step over
appeared
here.
when you appeared back at this place, you literally like popped up right next to Rayrak, and then like shifted to where the open spot was.
Can I go
Okay.
poke the first mirror that Hydra poked, but not with my hand, with my staff?
Sure. So you move over. How do you move?
I'm gonna just shift between Demelza and Rayrak.
Okay. So you scoot over, and you take your staff and you tap. That's a mirror.
Okay. I'm gonna move up next to the mirror without touching it.
Okay.
I want to tap my staff in the other directions. Are there any mirrors there?
Just go ahead and ping the map of where you're tapping.
Well, so Hydra was here. And
Yes.
she stepped forward.
Hydra
So-
stepped to the side, and did something happen to her?
No.
Okay. Hey, I can move now. step to
So
the
was the
side
mirror
again.
I just tapped here in front of me, or here, like another step forward?
You had tapped in this general direction because that's where Hydra touched, and then right.
Okay, so I want to tap to my left now.
Okay.
Oh no.
So when you were here, you had tapped a mirror that was here.
Oh, okay.
So
Then
it's a
then
mirror,
I
it's a
wanted
wall.
to see if there was a mirror to our right then.
Well, Hydra seems to have moved that way without.
No, Hydra was
Impingement.
right here.
Mhm.
Hydra, did you move as well while Moira was looking around?
Yes.
Okay. You teleported again.
Okay.
Oh no.
Hey, when you tap that mirror, does it feel like a mirror? Does it feel like glass? Rayrick says as he pulls his maul off his back.
Oh dear.
As far as I can tell, yes.
Are you
Is there a mirror in the direction that Rayrick is currently facing?
It's a mirror maze. If you wish to do perception,
I'm going to
You
extend
tap
my
and
maul
go
out
there.
in front of me to see if there is a mirror there.
it seems to clanger against something there.
I'm going to attack the mirror.
Okay.
Don't attack
Meanwhile,
anything
Hydra's
with
just
the first mirror.
That
She's
didn't
jumping
take
all over the
long.
place.
9. Does the 9 hit a mirror?
It does.
Really?
Does the mirror count as an afterthought as he's swinging the maul? Like he's gonna say, does the mirror count as a denizen of the maze?
They don't appear sentient.
They're pretty cool! I keep going all
Mirror-
over the place.
Do broken mirrors count as curses in this world?
You know,
It's too late now.
I think I'll be disappointed in myself if I don't try this at least once, and she's gonna touch the nearest mirror.
Oh
So,
no.
Rayrak, you swing against this mirror, and your maul makes contact with it. But strangely, it feels like it thuds. It doesn't really react like you would expect a mirror to react.
Weird.
It's not normal glass.
Not surprised in the slightest. Gonna touch a mirror.
The mirror directly in front of you. You touch, and you get teleported.
Yes. Demelza
And-
wanted to see that.
And you can see Hydra.
Oh, darling, there you are.
Hi, how are you doing? Apparently I can go this way 2 steps.
Having the time of my life. This is
Very
very
fun. It is. She's gonna go ahead and move this way.
Well, this is definitely some sort of puzzle.
She's still
You all
doing her
can
thing?
see that Hydra has moved. It's kind of hard to tell exactly where the placement of everyone is because of the reflections of the mirrors. You only know for certain if there's a mirror in front of you if you've interacted with the mirror in some manner.
Right. I want to take a step to my right where I think Hydra stepped.
Sure.
Okay. And then I want to check in front of me, like to my north, to see if there's a mirror there. I want to tap it with my staff.
All right. To the north, your staff just swings through the air.
Cool.
I'm going to move a step forward into the space that Moira was.
Sure.
And then I'm going to move a step forward into what I think is an empty space.
Sure.
I'm gonna
Just-
take
I'm gonna
a
follow
step
Moira.
forward.
Just to
Following
simplify
Hydra.
this, I will say that any space that someone has occupied safely is a safe space. To make this a little bit simple.
There are no safe spaces in the real
Yeah.
world.
Okay.
So,
How am I doing?
don't mark the map unless you have your character is doing something to mark.
Okay, I apologize. You can
Let's
go ahead
get
and delete those then.
I think it's because the 3 slides coming down all look identical, so we can't necessarily tell which slide we're in front of if we get teleported there.
By the way, so how am I doing? Have I teleported yet?
You seem to be fine. Moira, you swing in
Like,
front of...
very
In the space
lucky.
that you're at, Moira, you
Yeah.
tap the 3 walls, and all of them ding. They all appear to be solid.
Rayrak, what's behind you?
Rayrak turns around and extends out his maul again.
Seems to be air.
Cool.
Rayrak will take a step forward.
And I will follow.
No, right?
Just to
That's
test the
Hydra
theory, he's going to turn this way
Yeah.
and tap out with his maul.
And it is a solid surface.
Okay. Okay.
Oh, no!
He'll try in front of him.
So well.
I was doing pretty good. Sorry to miss.
It's all good.
At least you know where not to go, because I don't think she has the foresight to mark the thing unless someone tells her.
He will tap the wall directly in front of him. Is it a wall? Is it a mirror?
It is a solid wall. You can tell that is not a mirror. You don't see a reflection off of it.
Okay, cool. And then finally, 2 hit to the direction he's facing.
There's nothing in front of you.
Okay, he will move
Awesome.
forward.
We'll follow.
Should I be doing this? I'm not really the brightest among us.
I mean, I can squeeze past you without touching mirrors, I guess.
Okay, I rolled an intelligence, and she got. It's enough that I think she got the fact that probably leaving charcoal marks on the ground would help.
I'll agree with that.
Do you have
Nice.
charcoal?
I do have charcoal.
Ah.
Someone specifically gave me charcoal.
Hmm.
Wait, yep, wrong place. She would have done that. Hey, look, here's another spot. Okay. Get a step forward this time?
This slide is recognizable for you because you're like, oh, this is a corner. The other 2, you can't really recognize the difference between them.
Mm-hmm. She's just gonna turn around, back up, and make a mark if she doesn't teleport.
From what we've seen of the walls themselves are solid in this box.
Yes.
From what we can tell. Okay.
Okay.
And you can tell that
Alright.
the interior walls are mirrors, while the exterior walls of this map are just stone.
Okay, cool.
They don't have a reflection.
Cool. I will,
think-
again, reach out with my maul in front of me.
Okay. That does bounce off, but I'm going to pivot over to Demelza. What are you doing?
Demelza is going to take her dagger and start trying to figure out what is where. She's considering teleporting just for a chance to be closer to people.
Okay.
But
So you take out your dagger. You see directly in front of you seems to be a mirror. To your left and right do not seem to be mirrors.
all right, I'm going to step this way.
Okay, that seems to be safe. And you had previously seen Hydra head that direction.
Okay, that makes sense. I'm gonna keep tapping.
Alrighty, the one to your north and to your east seem to be solid.
So I can go down. All right. Tippity tap. What's going on?
The one to the south is empty.
Right.
Every wall except for the way you came seem to be solid. Hydra, I see you're moving along, so I'll just let you do that. Rayrak, what are you doing?
As I said, I stuck my maul out in front of me to check that mirror. You told me it was indeed a mirror.
That is solid, yes.
I will turn to the north and do the same check.
Air.
I will step forward.
Yay! We're so good at this.
Alrighty.
Let me know before if I teleport or.
Yeah, I'm keeping an eye on you. Are you checking the walls, or are you just wondering?
She's not checking the walls. She's
Okay.
literally like marking the floor and backing up into whatever's there.
Okay.
Just walking backwards.
Her butt's in the air as she's just.
Demelza, all 3 walls seem to be solid for you. Rayrak, the one to your north and to your east seem to be air.
Ooh.
Mm-hmm. Straight
right.
on or to the right?
Let's try straight
Demelza!
You don't have direct line of sight of her. It is a mirror in
Oh
front of you.
no! Oh yeah, I forgot.
Demel's just gonna like. Just touch the wall in front of her.
Give me a 1d6, please.
All right.
Alrighty, you teleport here.
Ah, lovely.
You see marks on the ground. Actually, you probably see Hydra making the marks on the ground.
Yeah,
Well,
Moira, you will see Hydra's actual body there. Demelza, roll a 1d6.
oh, that's a mirror. Okay.
So Rayrak went north. Okay, I'm following him.
I will mirror check all 3 directions. West, north, east.
North is air.
Okay.
Moving forward.
I'll keep marking the floor.
And then is the mark to?
You're able to discern that the mark is safe.
Okay, cool.
You can determine there that you need to go down. And then you can just follow Hydra.
Yeah. At this
Hey,
point,
we're all here!
we got hang of it eventually.
There
Rayrak.
was an open way behind me. I already forget which way it was. But I will test the mirrors again.
North is air and west is air.
Ooh.
Straight forward or to the left?
Straight on.
Should I make arrows? Or just marks? I guess making arrows might be a smarter choice.
Draw an up arrow where you are right now. Because there's a turn right next to you right now, Hydra.
Oh,
Rayrak, all 3 seem to be solid.
Oh, nope. We're stuck. It stops here.
So the other one was west. So that means
where you are?
where I am, to the
Yes.
west is open. If I tap there with my staff.
That is open.
Okay. I will step that way then.
and then
Okay.
Rayrak comes south to us,
Great.
and then you can follow Moira, and we'll be in a different. We'll make it.
I will. Well. Okay, so Moira, north is open.
Oh, sweet.
I drew another
Moira.
arrow!
Thank you, darling.
Moira, are you sure you want to go in front?
Yeah, I have a big stick. It's fine.
Okay.
It's supposed to be
Moira.
not lethal,
Can
right?
be helpful.
North is open.
Okay. I'll go north.
North is open.
Ah. Only north is open?
Yes.
Okay.
North and west are open.
North and west.
I get to mark up this pretty stone.
Let's just try north still.
North is open.
I love all of the chat.
Yeah.
I'm also going to go north. Yes, Moira has.
I'm
big
going to
stick
hold
energy.
here.
That is true.
Until I hear if she has a direction open or not.
East is open.
Ooh. We can go east.
Proceeding forward.
Yes.
Up.
Should I make 2 arrows on this one?
I think we understand the up to. We should be fine here.
Well, she wants to mark in case we need to come back and follow a different trail. We want to know which way is open, correct?
Oh, that is true.
There should be
two
an arrow to the north and an arrow to the west on that one, I believe.
You could do an arrow to the north and a line across. No, that's right. Yeah, an arrow to the west is good.
It's west? Okay.
We usually let Demelza do most of the thinking here, so.
I wouldn't know why.
Moira.
Just don't want Hydra to be doing the thing.
South is air.
Cool. Gonna go south.
South is air.
Ooh.
South is air.
Yes.
East is air.
Can I see the slide?
You
Or do I
cannot.
just see my face?
You just see mirror images so far.
My own face looking back at me. It's a good thing I like my face.
You tap, and north is free.
Okay. North we go again.
I will say, I'm really surprised at you guys' roles to get back together. Is literally the three are like, yeah. I had to laugh at like, roll a d6, 3. Roll a d6, 3. It's like, alrighty then. North is free.
Okay, Hydra
Well, 3
lost
is the
it.
magic number.
Which way am I going?
You're coming towards me.
You're going,
Towards me.
yeah, you go east.
Is there a mirror there? Or
North
Yes,
is free.
We're playing Follow the Leader, darling.
well, I get distracted when I'm drawing arrows on the ground, and then you guys move without me.
Hydra,
That's
you have
gonna have
consumed
a
1
reward.
piece of charcoal.
Aww.
Oh, I have a piece of chalk. I'll give it to you.
But
she
it's
doesn't.
white floor.
Could be red chalk.
I'm gonna make handprints.
Double check your inventory. You had 2 pieces.
I know. She's just not pulling out the other piece just yet.
Okay, sorry.
She's
Moira,
literally gonna just do handprints the rest of the way. She's crawling.
that works. There's
Oh my
enough
God.
residue on your hands. Moira, east is open.
Okay.
At this point, you believe you see the doorway to the south. And as you tap your way towards that doorway, it seems to be air all the way to the door.
Oh. Is it though? Is the door a real door or is the door a mirror?
The door, what do you do?
I'm gonna tap it with my staff.
It seems to be a solid door.
Does it have a handle?
It does. It looks like
Okay.
a normal door.
Is it a round handle or like a hook handle?
It's a round handle. It looks like an interior door.
Okay, so I'd have to grasp it and turn it. It's not
Yes. Yeah.
a thing that I can pull. Okay.
Clearly, this
Well,
maze
you
was not
know,
intended
if
for
I wanna move,
velociraptors.
I was gonna open it with my crowbar. I don't want to touch anything in here. But since I have to, I will reach out and try to open the door.
All right. You open the door. The door opens, and you see a black void in front of you.
Oh, that's not good.
Well, that's charming.
I'm like kind of like, without touching the mirrors around me, trying to keep Hydra back from jumping through. Just like kind of like taking up as much space as I can.
Is it just dark, like I can see through it with my dark vision, or dark, like magical darkness?
It is. You're looking into a void. Give me an intelligence roll.
Just straight intelligence?
Yeah.
Oh god, I'm a +0.
You don't know. You really don't know.
I'm gonna tap into it with my staff!
You tap your staff forward through into the void, and it just
looking for a floor.
there is floor, but it is completely dark and void.
Are there walls?
Not that you can touch.
Okay.
How far in are you tapping?
I'm just leaning in the door, so as far as I can reach
As you cross the threshold of the door, leaning
with
in,
my head.
you
not with my
teleport
feet.
away.
Well,
Bloody hell.
I suppose we're going into the void after our good friend now.
Here we go.
Do you all
Hydra,
What's
try
follow?
going
not.
on?
I will turn.
No.
Hydra, try not to be too excited. I will walk towards the void and walk into the void.
And you teleport away.
Now or never, darling.
Woohoo! And she goes.
Hurry
And the
back.
Milsa will follow.
Alright.
And I'm sure it's a good thing we trust each other.
Just like leaving handprints on my face now, probably.
You all teleport into a hallway.
Ah,
Not
Yay,
from
we're all
any particular
together.
door, just in the hallway.
lovely, lovely.
Just into
Hey, look,
you
we changed
teleported.
order.
You teleported into a hallway in random spots.
That's weird. Cool.
We can all see each other.
Yes. Yeah.
Okay.
I'm gonna step over here. Step over
There
there.
there
step
doesn't
over
seem
here.
to be anything
Ooh, I saw
interesting
something.
interesting about this hallway, other than the fact that it is a hallway about so wide. It has flat stones for the flooring. There is kind of rocky walls, and then Moira, you see in front of you in this little alcove. You see a bottle labeled "Potion of Climbing"
Up here in the corner or in that doorway?
just right in front of you.
Oh. Okay. Oh, that's cool. When I
Did
drink
he
the
in his
potion,
fancy speech say how long it should take us to get through this place?
I don't think so.
Nope. I found I think it's a door. I touched the door.
It seems to be a normal door.
Where did Hydra go?
I'm right here. I'm
There's a
touching
little
the door.
alcove.
I'm gonna take the potion of climbing into my backpack for the moment.
Okay.
Don't worry. I'm supervising Hydra.
I'm gonna try and open the door.
Alrighty. The handle is not locked. You easily open the door up, and it is a room.
Hey, there's a room.
Yes, Hydra found a room.
Oh, I see Smokey has graced us with his presence.
Yes.
What am I looking at?
You are looking at another door.
A door. Okay, a door to the south as well.
I see
Give
something.
me. What is your passive perception, Rayrek?
Oh, wonderful. 13.
That's enough. You can hear there is commotion going on behind that door.
Do we think it's a monster or another group?
You-
We said there were other
We'll
groups.
move closer to attempt to listen better.
You put your ear against the door, and it is a group of different voices, and they seem to be arguing. Like, "No, you idiot! We're supposed to do it this way." Yeah, but that's not what the thing says.
There's directions? How rude. Is there anything weird about the height of this hallway or anything? Should I just do a perception check?
It is a fairly standard hallway. Even with your passive perception, you don't really notice anything that would basically cause you to think that you need to look closer.
Okay. So there's absolutely no reason in this hallway, at least, for this potion of climbing. It's just chilling.
Give me another intelligence roll, just a straight intelligence.
I will quietly sneak away from the door and up towards Moira.
Alrighty. Moira, you don't know why this is here.
Okay. Well,
To
it's
our
cool.
friends that are in the room, I'll describe what you see.
Yes.
The room is a small, simple one, consisting of only one door that you came through and a circus-style strength test. What you see is a pressure plate on the ground, connected to like a lever system with a lead shot sitting on top of it, and at the top there is a bell.
We might want to get Rayrak in here for this one.
Okay,
sounds
I'm
good.
gonna use my Warhammer while you get him.
Rayrak, darling, there's a strength-related test.
Look, you get there into the hallway, Rex like,
Moira will turn around and be like, I think he wants us to be quiet. But she's whispering it very loud.
I've never been good at quiet, darling. Come here.
Like backstage. Alright, she's gonna try and hit the pressure thing with her little Warhammer.
Alrighty. Just go ahead and make a regular strength check for me, please.
Okay. She's not very strong, so don't think it...
Rayrak, you were instructed, hey, this is for you, while you hear bing!
Oh,
that's cool. Happens all the time. I try to show off
Moira
my
just
strength and
taps you
Hydra
on the
beats me
shoulder.
to it. She's such a show off.
Hydra, whenever you
There,
make
there,
the
darling.
gong go off, a door appears next to you.
oh,
I'm gonna hit it again because I didn't like the bell.
Go ahead and...
oh.
Yeah, the shot returned, the lead shot returned, and if you wish to hit it again, you may do so.
Nothing about the room changed, though.
No. Hydra swings and the shot goes up, but doesn't quite hit the gong.
Alright. Yeah, she's gonna sit there and do that until people come.
Yeah, Demel's is gonna go into the room.
Yeah,
just like,
we will go in the room.
Everyone would have heard the gong go off as well. Demelza, as you enter the room, you see that
I'm
there's a
excited.
door next to Hydra that wasn't there before.
oh, you opened up a door. Good job, darling. I'm very proud of you.
Yeah, I must have hit it just right, because that never happens.
Stands in the hallway, turns around, looks at the other door. Nah, I probably wouldn't have a good chance with them either.
That's so good!
Rayrak.
Yeah, you should do this! It's so much fun!
Why didn't you just go through the door that's there?
Because it didn't
As
appear
opposed to-
until after I hit it.
As opposed to alert the other team behind us that there's something up ahead.
There's another team behind us?
What team?
That's what I was trying to tell you people.
Oh, dear.
Let's go,
My
let's go.
apologies.
There was no door until I hit the bell.
I'm
Yes.
just gonna
Okay,
go
well then let's go through the door.
Aha.
But you don't want to hit it?
No, I'm good. Thank you.
Oh, okay.
Next
So-
time, Rayrak.
So you all make your way through the door, and in the same manner, you get teleported to
Oh,
a new
no.
hallway.
Yay!
When you open the door
It's
and step
the same
through, you're
hallway?
teleported to a new hallway. A small alcove contains a bottle labeled Potion of Healing.
Okay. I'll
How
put
did
that in my bag
start?
too.
Rayrak's not fooling around this time. He's just gonna go to that door and he's gonna try and open it.
Okay. Give me a moment here. Alright.
Yes.
Alright, so who's gathering
Mel's
the
a book.
potions, by the way?
So, Rayrak, you open this door.
Moira is now going to check every hallway we have.
I shut the door. Step in the door, look in. Shut the door.
Is that acid, or...
Which room did you go to?
I'm gonna open this door that I'm in front of.
You think that's acid? Because I could deal with acid.
I don't know. There was something in there, and I was told I'm not allowed to hit things in here. So
I will tell you, as DM, you can only have one door open at a time.
Huh.
So the Melza opens up this door.
Oh! Nothing. There's a nice rug in here.
A rug.
Okay.
Is it
So
a normal rug?
This is a large, well-built room that appears quite fancy. The walls are painted and covered in golden designs that would suit the interior of a noble household. It appears to be completely empty otherwise.
I don't like the word appears.
I step on the rug.
Okay, you do so.
I see we're doing perception with our bodies today.
Yes.
Typically how I do it.
Is there another way she does perception?
I'm gonna roll up the rug.
My God.
Go as you
I love how the
go.
chat instantly
As-
thinks it's a rug of smothering.
As you go to roll up the rug, your hand just goes through, and you realize this is an illusion.
The rug is an illusion?
It is.
Oh.
The rug is a lie.
Oh, well, that makes it less interesting.
Fascinating.
All right. The writing on the wall.
These
Never
painted
even know
and
there was
golden
writing.
designs. You put your hand through them, and they seem to be illusions as well.
All that glitters is gold.
Wait, the wall is an illusion?
I think all that glitters.
Yeah.
The
The
tapestry.
art on the wall. Can I investigate for a secret door?
Yeah, go ahead and give me an investigation.
Hold on. Let me see how I use my... So I have advantage because of my Dungeon Delver feat, because I'm detecting the presence of secret doors. Right?
Hydra's also
Investigation.
gonna go around and touch all
Yeah.
the wall.
So go ahead and move your tokens, both of you, of
Five,
where
10,
you're
11.
checking. Hydra's checking with her hands, and Moira's doing a less than hands-on method. Unless you're touching anything, Moira.
With my stick,
Okay.
I'm tapping the walls, see if they make noises. Did Hydra just disappear?
You both seem to have gone through an illusion.
Well,
It's an illusion! Can you guys hear me? Are they still there? You just disappeared.
Can I
You
stick-
appeared too.
Can I stick my stick back
Yeah.
through the illusion to
Yeah,
wave it
you
around
can.
so they know where to go?
Yes.
See, we just had to touch everything. It's my way it works.
Where did they go? Which
I
I was checking out the
I think
rug. I'm
one
sorry. I apologize.
She puts her arm through.
Sticking out of the wall.
wait, Hydra went
Guys,
through
over here.
to my south, right? One went
Yeah.
through to this way, and one went through this way.
Yep.
Yeah.
They both, you see an arm
Different
here,
arms sticking out of the wall.
and
There's
another one
arms
there.
All
sticking
right.
out of the wall.
All right, shall we, Rayrek?
Shell.
All right.
It was an illusion. I noticed when I went to
Indeed
touch
it
the wall
was.
and kept going.
I'm gonna open the door.
Okay, it is a door.
Does it open?
It does.
What's
Is
on
there
the
a
other
void?
side?
Do you walk through?
No, I want to look through it first.
It's another one of those void doors. They're becoming very, very repetitive.
Wait,
All right, here we go. I'm just gonna leap into the void.
Alrighty.
I follow.
Alright, does everyone follow?
Everyone
yes,
follows.
we're leaping into the void.
Alrighty. You all teleport here.
Ah,
The same hallway. I don't
No.
like that.
Look, the door's
What
open.
was in the other door?
Hey, look, it's like identical to the last room.
I think it is the last room, darling.
You think?
Yes.
Why don't you make a handprint on the floor and give it a try?
Okay, she pulls out another piece of charcoal. Chink, chink.
Alrighty. You can tell that since this floor is also an illusion, your marks don't show up.
Oh no.
The floor's an illusion!
Why
I'm gonna
don't you
go
make
through
the
the
mark
wall
on
and-
this side of the door? Or
Maybe
make the
we
mark
should.
next to the door where it's not an illusion.
Maybe we ought to investigate the other room.
She
I'm gonna
goes
investigate.
Who's in the
I'm gonna
other
investigate the north wall.
All right, go ahead and roll me. How are you investigating? You're touching and you're moving along the wall?
With his hand.
Touching and moving along the wall.
Alrighty. I will. It's just simpler to do this.
Oh, no.
You find another
Oh.
void.
Well, hello. I found another passage through.
A void.
Everyone! Might
I'll
as
open
well
this
stick
door.
together.
If it's a door I can open,
It is, and it's our void door.
I'll jump through it.
Alright, does everyone else follow?
Yeah.
Following.
Sure.
Alrighty.
If one of our friends jumps into the void, we all jump.
Okay. When you open the
What you
door
expect?
and step through, you're teleported to a new hallway. A small alcove contains a bottle labeled Potion of Psychic Resistance.
Cool. Stick it in my bag.
Ah!
By the way, who all's collecting all these? You're putting them in your sheet,
I
right?
got him.
Okay.
Yep, I got him. Got him.
I'm also making them available to that you can see them in the journal.
Awesome.
Yep. Should we try the top one again because that seemed to work last time, or the bottom one?
The top one seemed to be correct the past 2 times.
Yeah, but then isn't it time for a new one to be right? I'm gonna open this door.
That's not always how that works. Oh no.
Alrighty. So, you open this door. This is a small room made of rock. The bottom of the floor, there's a little bit of a drop down, but not much. But the bottom is filled, it has some water in the bottom of it. You can see a door on the other side of the water.
Is it at water level or at our level?
It's
Is
at,
it,
it is like in between.
is it deep water?
Give me a perception roll. It appears to only be like a foot deep.
Aww.
Oh, that's not bad.
And you have like a 3-foot drop down to get into this water.
I'm gonna mold the water around.
Okay.
That's right. She's a water.
Can you make a bridge?
Sure, but you can't stand on it. Makes a bridge that's 30 foot long of water. It looks like a bridge, but it'll be bad to stand on it.
But we could swim through it.
Did something move in the water?
With that perception roll, no, it just seems to be water.
Okay, I'm jumping in.
Alrighty.
Well, thank goodness for prestidigitation to dry myself off.
Swim, swim, swim.
That's not great.
Not
Is it
really.
only a foot deep, from what we can perceive of Hydra?
Yes. Yeah.
Okay.
Can I reach the door?
Climb down.
The door handle's about eye level. Yes.
Okay. Nothing happened? Is it waiting for all of us to get in here to start filling up? Because that might happen.
Have you done anything with the
Why
door?
would you say that?
She's waiting a little bit.
Rayrak, would you like to go next, or shall I?
Go ahead. I'll
All
jump in
right.
last.
All right.
I'm gonna touch the door.
Alrighty. You put your hand on the handle, and it seems to be locked.
Lockpick.
Alright, go ahead and roll for that. While you're attempting to lockpick the door, Rayrak, what are you doing?
3 foot down into the water. Water's a foot deep. That's what my
4
entire height. That gives
Would you
me
like
8
a
inches
hand down,
above
darling?
ground. It's not a matter of getting down there. It's a matter of getting back up.
How do you want to do a tools check?
Do you have...
That would be dexterity plus proficiency if you're proficient in the lock
Yep. Okay.
picking tools.
Oh, well, there's nothing for it, I suppose. All for one and one for all. Gonna ease himself down into the water.
I wish I
Alright.
had some sort of rope to offer you, darling.
As
I have rope.
everyone enters, the door slams shut.
There it is.
No.
The room is a small square made of rock. As soon as the whole party enters, the door behind them slams shut, and the room begins filling with water from a pipe at the top. With the water comes a set of 20 keys.
Wait, sorry. The 20 keys appear in the water?
Yeah, this stream of water coming from the top. There's a set of keys. There's 20 keys in this key ring. And the water level...
They're all on one key ring?
Yeah, and the water level is now rising rapidly.
Hydra,
Did
can you
I know?
control the water to bring that key ring to us, please?
Sure. Do you want me to finish picking the lock first?
Rayrack,
I'm pretty sure the key goes to the lock.
Rayrack,
One
you
of them,
are
anyway.
currently treading water as you are no longer touching bottom.
Yep. I will tread water to the other side of the room.
Alrighty.
Get a...
Hydra, hurry up, Hydra. Hydra, hurry up. Hurry up, Hydra.
Hey,
Pick
I
faster,
got you!
Hydra.
I won't let you drown! So with a 17, do I pick the lock?
You are unable to pick this lock. You notice, as you've been attempting to pick this lock, you're like, something is funny about it. Like, normally I would expect, like, pins and tumblers, and this just seems smooth. I couldn't find anything in here. This is just really, really weird.
Okay, swimming down,
Is it
grabbing
not
the
a-
keys.
Alrighty.
Pulling
Alright.
the keys up to do each of
At
them.
this point, the water level in the room has already gone above the door.
Okay.
Can she breathe
those of you-
underwater as a water
Yes, I
gymnast?
can. So she just goes under and starts working on the keys.
Alrighty, make me a constitution check. Just a straight constitution check.
Con.
Is this water evil?
Hydra can breathe underwater.
Yeah, can't she?
Alrighty, as you go underwater, unless you can breathe underwater, you have time to try 9 keys.
But she
Okay.
can breathe underwater, can't she?
Let me double check, but I think I can.
Well, that will make it a whole lot easier for you, wouldn't it?
It would.
I would hope the water gymnast can breathe underwater.
Yep, I can breathe air
Yeah.
and water.
Alrighty, well, that is not a problem.
The rest of us are
Hooray
just
for
Sits
water.
under there and
You still only have time for 9 keys as the water is filling up, Hydra. Hurry up, Hydra.
She's gonna do it. Do you want me
Roll
to
me-
do
Roll me
90-20?
90-20s.
Hooray for our lovely amphibian.
See, there's a reason you guys kept me around.
There are many reasons.
Alrighty. Hydra rips her lockpick kit out, throws it back in her satchel, and tries the first key. Nah, doesn't work. Second key. No, it doesn't work. Third key. No, it doesn't work. Fourth key. Ah, no, it doesn't work. Fifth key. Click. And the door opens.
Ah, all right.
Does
She's
the
gonna
water go
pull
through?
on, she's gonna find Rorik, kind of like hold on to him. Like, she's gonna come up, actually. She's gonna come up. She's not gonna pull him under. That would be
I appreciate that. I appreciate that.
I think she thinks that one through a little. But yeah, she's gonna be like, all right, it's ready. And she's gonna do a bubble around Rorik's head of air.
Okay.
Like, use the bubble of water. Air?
Yeah, you're creating an air pocket inside this water with your abilities, yes. Okay.
Mhm. And she's gonna take Rick through.
All right, you bring him down and shove him through the door, and as he goes across the threshold, he teleports away.
Okay.
All right.
I got there.
Demelza will, as elegantly as she can, dive down and join.
Alrighty.
Alright, I guess I'll do that too.
And since you all have a little bit of a swim speed and can hold your breath, that isn't a problem. Go through and you teleport as well. Hydra, you're in this room by yourself.
I thought I went in after Rick.
Okay, then you teleported away as well. Alrighty. Great job.
That would be funny. She suddenly couldn't teleport.
Okay.
I know.
Oh
When
no, have we been here before?
You are teleported to a new hallway. A small alcove contains a bottle labeled Potion of Water Breathing.
Oh, that would have been helpful.
She
That-
literally
Add that to my pack.
happens in Ryric's head. He just stoically.
I'm pretty sure Moira picked it up, looked at it, chuckled, and put it away without telling me what it was.
Hydra would have been like that whole.
I love that.
Ryric will open the door in front of him.
Alrighty. Okay. Written upon
Oh, no.
upon the archway above the door across the room is in multiple languages, but what you see in common as well as Dwarven. Find the missing part to fix the. I'm sorry, that's the wrong one. Alrighty, here we go. Let's get the right description for the room, shall we? In this rectangular room,
Yeah.
there are 4 pedestals with bowls on the top to put items into, each with a riddle written on it. The first, and let me make it so you can see it. I have a head but no arms, a tail yet no legs. The second is, every morning a noggin I shed, every evening I regain my head. The third one, a little round, a little straight. The picture is clear, but we love to obfuscate. And the fourth is, flip me by night, flip me by day. Will it help? Who will stay? You see, in the center is a square table with 3 items on it. A coin, a pillow, and a puzzle piece.
There's no snake.
Oh. Okay.
So clearly, I have a head but no arms, a tail yet no legs. That's a coin, right?
I thought a
With the
snake.
tails, yes.
Heads
think
or
the
heads
coin-
or tails.
I
And
think
I
the
think
point is that any of them
pillow.
can go in any of them.
What?
Why would you flip a puzzle?
Alright, the puzzle piece belongs in the one that Hydra is next to, the lower left.
Little round, a little
Yes.
straight. The picture is clear, but we. What
Love
is that
to
word?
obfuscate.
I don't even know that word.
Unclear.
I mean, makes it
Obfuscate.
Yeah, obfuscate.
It means to make something that should be clear less
There's a
hide
missing piece.
riddles and puzzles.
If you
I'm
move
gonna
any
pick up
items
the
around,
puzzle
let me know.
piece and put it there. I'm
You
gonna
put
put
it
the
where?
puzzle piece in the lower left.
Alrighty. Puzzle piece is in lower left.
I think the pillow is going to go in the lower right.
I think the pillow
thought
is
it
going
was
to
the
go in
noggin.
the upper right because this says noggin. Every morning a noggin I shed, so he takes his head off the pillow, and every evening I regain my head. He puts his head back on the pillow. I could be wrong, though.
That is also a theory. Alright, perhaps I don't put the pillow in quite yet. That is just where I think it should go.
You're walking towards the corner, and Rebecca's like, ah!
Wow, I'm rolling really good intelligence rolls for her.
Wow.
A head
Hey.
What
but
are you
no arms, a tail yet
intelligencing
no
now?
legs. That could be the coin, but also the flip me by day, flip me by night. Those who take chances with coins or dice, that
Will it
could
help
go
you
there.
say, yeah.
So it's
Yes.
a challenge.
You have a dice.
I like
pull
the
out a coin of
tailgate
my
of
own.
a coin.
I will grab one of my own coins and I will put it in the pedestal that I am standing next to.
Ooh.
Alrighty, you place a coin down, and as soon as your fingers let go of it, it disappears.
Now you're just throwing away your money.
Just like
Is he
minus
though?
1 gold.
I want to walk up to the pedestal and stick my hand in and feel around. Can I feel the coin?
No, it's a solid rock surface.
Do you
Hopefully
think?
it appeared in the chest with all of the rest of our stuff.
I'm gonna stand on the pedestal.
Okay.
I didn't disappear. Let's try that one.
You haven't
She's
disappeared yet.
Does anybody
Do you
have any copper pieces? I seem to only be stocked up on gold at the moment, and as such do not feel like throwing more away.
Hydra climbs on top of the pedestal and sees if she disappears.
Nothing happens.
Okay. That made it
I'm just
boring.
gonna pick up the coin off the table and put it in the one that Demelza is next to.
Alrighty.
I'm gonna put the pillow up top.
It seems that all these seem to sit there.
What's this?
That's the table.
So we put these things here. Does nothing
Does
happen?
the table move?
Yeah,
Nope.
I'm gonna move the table. Because it has a head. But it does have legs.
It,
Well, I said you could flip a table over.
But how would that help anything?
Well, if you're
doesn't
playing a game, Hydra,
Flavor.
and you flip the table, obviously the game ends, and there's no declared winner or loser.
I'm gonna try and flip the table.
give me a strength check, please.
Oh, no.
You get your fingers under the edge of this stone table. That it's got some heft to it. It's got some gravity to it. And you try with all your might, and it just does not seem to be moving at all.
That's good, I think.
This is a door in the middle of this right-hand wall, yes?
Yes, it is.
Can I try to open it?
Yes, you may.
Does it open?
Are you in front of it?
Yeah.
There you go. You put your hand on the door handle and turn the door handle. It's unlocked. It opens.
Cool. I'm gonna walk through.
Alrighty, you walk through. Everyone else that's in the room can see that all the items return to where they were on the table.
But I'm gone.
As soon as you opened the door, that happened.
Oh. Interesting.
Moira, are you outside?
As
come through the
Moira
door.
walks through, the door closes, and the items are on the table.
Oh no!
Oh dear.
Myra, did you go outside?
I should have taken. Someone should have taken message.
I don't think I have sending yet.
Message.
I do have
lasts for a
message.
while, though. Next time we're all together, cast message so we can talk. If we get separated.
Alright, I'm gonna put the things back to the places that they were before.
Do you remember where they were?
Hello, top corner. Puzzle, that one. Oh, wait, does Hydra.
Ah, that's what I'm saying.
The coin was in Flip Me by Night, Flip Me by Day.
Hydra does not remember.
And
Alright,
the
so Hydra's
puzzle
standing
piece
there just
was
holding
in
the
other-
pillow.
Hydra, it's in the it's in that one, darling. It's the every morning a noggin.
Okay.
Alrighty.
And I'm gonna put the coin on that one.
On which one? Alrighty, you put the coin on the top one. Cool.
Oh, now I kind of know where I am.
And then,
I can see
the
your
puzzle
little circle
piece.
pop up, but I can't see anything.
She's gonna put it there.
It's on the lower left.
Where are you putting the puzzle piece?
One.
You're putting it that one? Alrighty.
You guys can correct her if you want.
Darling, I think puzzle piece goes on the a little round of straight. The picture is clear. The other one.
Remember the one with the big word obfuscate that you didn't know?
Okay. It's like, oh, okay. She puts it over there.
Alrighty.
Is this the
Wait a
right-
minute. Wasn't the coin on the other one?
It was, I believe. Maybe.
While Rayrack is saying that, Hydra, were you already going through the door yet?
She's going toward it, but not through it yet.
Okay.
Yes,
It was on the lower one, correct?
Yes, it was.
Oh, okay.
Are you
Rayrack
sure?
will take.
Pretty sure. Because the
Ah.
lower
When
one is where I originally
chapter
thought
I need to
the
roll?
to go.
No, it was up here. No, it was up here.
Okay.
I'm gonna.
Do you go through the door, Hydra?
Yes.
Alrighty. You teleport away. All the items return.
I didn't mean to do a save. Oops.
Am I alone?
Welcome to the darkness.
We will get to you two soon.
I just kind of wonder if we're together or.
I hope that the door doesn't go to a different place depending on where you put the coin.
I know that would be.
Accidentally splitting the party.
I'm fairly sure it does.
Based on
I
what's written
definitely
right now,
think.
it does.
I definitely think the coin was in the lower corner. Because that's where I thought the pillow should go, and then you made that wonderful argument.
Right. Okay, so what happens now? Do you want to go
let's
after?
put the things back. And
Alright.
hope for the best.
Clearly, one of us is going to have to put them in one way, and the other's going to have to put them in the other way, because we can't leave each of them alone. Who would you like to go with?
Do you want to shop? I'm usually rather good at chaperoning Hydra.
That sounds fair. I will then try to go to the same direction as Moira. And you said for Moira the coin was in the lower right one, correct?
Yes, the coin was here.
That one. Okay. Well, then I will go through the door. Good luck, and I hope to see you at the end of all of this.
Indeed,
Alrighty.
best of luck to you.
You go through the door and you disappear. Demelza, the items
Right.
reset. Do you put them in the order with the coin at the top?
Yes,
Okay. Go ahead. You do that,
and then I will go through the door.
and you will go through the door. And as our party teleports to places unknown, hi, and welcome back. Last we left, our party decided they were going to try different combinations in the room with the different puzzles, the different riddles with the items. So let's see how that turned out for them. So we'll turn over to Moira. Moira, when you open the door and you step through, you were teleported to a new hallway. This one has a small alcove containing an immovable rod.
Is it already immovable?
It is in the same sort of alcove, and it's able to be picked up.
Oh, it's pretty.
So as you're looking at this immovable rod, a few, moments later, you pick it up, you have it in your hand, oh, this is pretty. You're looking at it, and Hydra teleports next to you.
Oh, hi.
See, I got it right.
What do you mean? Didn't you just come through right after me?
Nope.
No?
The door shut!
On its own?
Uh-huh. And all the puzzle pieces went back into the center.
Oh no.
So I did it again.
Ray
Hey,
Rat,
Rayrack, you made it.
Hi! See, I did it right.
No, you did it wrong. But here we are.
I love how Smokey is just judging us.
Oh,
Like to
wow.
insight check Hydra. Is Hydra who Hydra says she is?
would you like to roll insight?
I love
You know Hydra fairly well from adventuring with her. You're fairly certain with the mannerisms. This is Hydra.
Well, that
Hi!
isn't what I expected.
I'm just going to put it out there. Gnomes. Am I right?
He knows a cool rad.
We
I'm gonna
should
put
go
him on
up. We
record.
haven't gone up for a while.
You're right, we haven't.
Did we not go?
Gonna try the door.
Okay.
The door is unlocked and opens up.
Hey, there's another hall. Walk down the hall.
Oh, it is a
Ah,
hall.
one of us always lies, one of us always tells the truth.
This
Oh,
is a
no.
T-shaped room with the writing in common. One of us always lies, the other always tells the truth. You look and you see two doors, each with a face, looking at you, unmoving.
Poke it.
Hey, you should watch yourself there.
Hi! Did I
Hello.
just touch you?
Hello. I can't say for sure. I was asleep.
Poke. Did I just touch you?
You are troublesome sometimes, are you?
Always.
I think you should answer the question.
Well, wants to be tricky. Do you have a better question? She's gonna ask the others.
Can either of you read us the writing that's right there?
I'm sure one of us could. I'm sure one of us couldn't.
Could you
Would
try
both of you
right
mind
now?
doing it? One after the other.
Is there a door?
Is the other door awake?
The other door is awake at the same time.
Okay, I just wanted to double check. Like, are we still talking just one door, or are we talking to both doors at this point?
You see, you requested them to read the phrase on the wall. You see both faces start to move as if they were talking, and you hear one singular voice. One of us always lies, the other always tells the truth.
But we don't know what direction the voice is coming from.
Not currently.
So Melissa is going to walk up to one of the doors, casually say, "What race am I?" Walk up to this.
Are you human?
You have eyes? You tell me. What race am I?
I'm not sure. I've not seen one like you before.
Are you on a door?
No, I am a face.
Yes, but are you a face on a door?
No.
This one lies.
Okay, I'm gonna walk to the other one. Say, how do we get out of this room?
You walk through the correct door?
Are you the correct door?
I am not.
Okay. Are you the correct door? Say to the top door.
I am not.
Okay.
We've already established this
How
one.
do I open you?
Tell me that it's a face.
How do I open you?
So
You have to knock 3 times and then open the door.
I'm gonna
I'm gonna go to the one that so far hasn't been lying. How do I open that door over there?
You could try knocking 3 times and then opening the door.
Would that be effective?
I think so, yes.
This is confusing.
I'm just gonna knock 3 times and open the top door.
Alright, you open the door up, you see a void in front of you.
Ah,
Just try
lovely.
opening the one down there. Don't knock.
I'm gonna open it.
You open the door up and there's a void in front of you.
That clarifies nothing.
Do you want to cast a message and we'll try both?
Lovely.
Does message work?
You have to be able to see people to cast message, but once it's cast, it just lasts. You don't have to be able to see them to talk to them.
Okay.
Alright, so I will cast message.
Alrighty.
So who's going where? Poke.
Hydra, do you want to stick with me and Moira with Rayrat?
Sure.
Alright.
Which way's
Sure.
which?
So Moira and Rayrak will go out the top door.
Alrighty.
This is going to end in misery
And-
and woe.
Jump through.
So with message, Demelza
Hydra-
can hear all of us, and all of us can hear Demelza.
So, just
No.
pause. Hydra, did you just say that you jumped through?
Yes.
Alrighty. Everybody
And I
in
will
the
jump through
room,
after.
everybody in the room gets teleported. Rayrak, you see
Oh.
directly in front of you, the room that you were in, the door slams closed.
I suppose that was the wrong door. Shall we try the bottom one?
I will attempt to
I
open the
thought
door.
she just went through the bottom one.
The door
Oh,
seems to be sealed.
Well,
Shall we try down
wrong
here?
door.
I'm gonna
Rude.
open this
But,
door.
but
I guess we'll try the
I
south
thought
door.
that I'm confused.
They don't like us. What?
Alrighty, so this room. This is a T-shaped room with 2 doors and the word magic carved into the apex of the T.
This is a T-shaped room?
Yes.
Where's the rest of the T?
Which of you have dark vision?
Me.
I did.
I believe I do as a tiefling,
I
yes.
Okay.
Wait, let me double check. Never mind, I do not.
Yeah,
The tiefling does, the dwarf does, the fallen Asimar shadow sorcerer definitely does.
Those of you with dark vision can see that there is darkness to the left and right of the word magic.
Magical
You-
darkness?
You can tell that there is not walls there, but there is darkness there. But your dark vision does not see through it.
And the word
Alright.
magic is just written on the wall in front of us.
You also see, Damalza, on the floor that there is a sigil that is inactive.
What is it
Okay.
a symbol of?
can I roll something to know what the sigil is?
Give me an intelligence roll.
Okay.
You have a pretty good idea that sigil has something to do with the word magic on the wall. Because of just the way that it is crafted, it is in the same format and all that. If you like to do an Arcana roll, that might give you more
Sure.
information.
Yes.
Should I do detect magic?
Ah,
So with
That
that
might be.
Arcana roll, you can definitely tell that there are like links between the word magic and that sigil on the floor.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, so detect magic might be very useful. There's definitely something, a link here, but word.
I mean, it's pretty dark. Why don't we just cast light? I'm just gonna cast light on the sigil on the floor.
Alrighty. You cast light and target the sigil on the floor, and when you do so, the magical darkness subsides. And you see,
Oh.
very plainly, an arrow pointing to the uppermost door.
Fantastic!
Well,
Almost down here.
might as well.
Let's go through this door. Come on, this way. Gonna grab Hydra before she can go through the bottom door.
Alrighty. When you open the door and step through, you are teleported to a new hallway. A small alcove containing a bottle labeled Oil of Etherealness.
Oil of ethereal?
Just a moment.
Whoa. Beads of this cloudy gray oil form on the outside of its container and quickly evaporate. The oil can cover a medium or smaller creature, along with the equipment it's wearing and carrying. Applying the oil takes 10 minutes, and the infected creature gains the effect of the etherealness spell for 1 hour. Except I don't know what the etherealness spell does.
Alright.
Top door or bottom door, everyone?
We've had better luck
Did
with
you-
the bottom. Huh?
That is true.
What did you say, Rara?
I was asking out of character, did you actually cast the spell or did you just put it there for us to see?
She was
detect
getting ready
magic.
to cast it, but I don't know
And then I
if she
beat her to the
did.
punch with light.
Okay. Cool.
That is up to the DM on who beat who. Did I cast the spell?
Did Hydra continue whenever Moira said, "I'm going to cast light"?
I mean, I don't know.
Okay. I'll say that you cast it, and it is currently active.
Okay.
As long as concentration for 10 minutes.
Okay.
This spell determines to you that everywhere you look, other than your party members that are carrying magical items, is magic. There is magic going on everywhere you look.
Magic.
Some
That's
places is stronger than others, but you suspect like a lot of the walls in here are illusions, or stone shape was used to make the walls. You know, there was a lot of magical work put in to build this dungeon. The doors all look magical. Even the normal doors to enter a room seem to be magical.
Do you think they're watching us? Look up to see
Oh,
if
I'm
there's
sure. It's part of the fun.
any scrying. Anyway, it's really bright. Just in case anyone wants to know, I'm gonna go ahead and open the door.
Alrighty, you open up the door. In this room is a locked door. There are 2 pedestals with 2 bowls on them, as well as a table with 2 packs of marbles. The instructions above the door say that you must put the marbles in the bowls, and both bowls and all marbles must be used. Then, you are plunged into complete total magical darkness, and you will have to pull out 1 white marble from one of the bowls.
I have a
Are they-
technical question. Would Moira know, as a shadow sorcerer, if she casts darkness with sorcery points so that she can use her skill to see through that darkness, and another magical darkness is cast, can she then not see, or can she still see? I should have asked this before we started.
That is so cool.
Does someone else's darkness spell cancel out my ability to see in my magical
Can you
darkness?
put into the chat what it says?
Yeah.
You can put in the chat the feature and.
We'll figure that out while you guys determine your marbles.
Are the marbles black? Are there a white marble?
Do
You
want me
see
to put
that
it in the Discord chat or the chat?
just in the Roll20 chat works.
Well,
Okay, I would say that it says you can see through the darkness created by the spell. So you can only see through your darkness spell.
Okay.
Because I'm saying that because it says through the darkness created by the spell.
Yeah. Because it's my own magic that I'm seeing through. It's not
Yeah.
someone else's magic.
That's what I'd say.
Okay.
You guys see on this table there are 2 sacks. Each sack has the marbles in it. One sack is white marbles, one sack is black marbles.
Oh, they're both entirely
so
white or entirely black?
Yes.
So put
so we
all
need
the
to use all the
marbles
marbles.
onto a
Wait, and the
pedestal.
writing on the wall says that we just have to pick up a white marble after the darkness hits?
The instructions here, I'll just put it here. I'll copy and paste it.
Thank you.
The instructions above the door say that you must put the marbles into the bowls, and both bowls and all marbles must be used. Then you'll be plunged into total magical darkness, and you'll have to pull one white marble from one of the bowls.
So if we put all the black in one bowl and all the white in another bowl, then we just pick one off of the white bowl, right?
Yeah.
Yes.
Are there equal numbers of marbles?
Does it
Sure.
matter?
Okay. Then I'm gonna pick
I'm
up
not
one
sure
bag.
it does.
I'm gonna pick up the bag of black marbles and put it in the top bowl.
Alrighty, you take the bag of black
I'm not
marbles.
pouring them out of the bag. I'm putting the whole bag in.
You're not pouring them, you're just putting the bag in it?
Putting the whole bag in.
Alrighty, you set the bag down into the bowl with the black marbles.
Cool.
Hydra's gonna follow suit with the other marbles.
All right. Remember, Hydra, you have the white marble. When the time comes, you need to.
To grab one.
Yes.
We're not in
Has it gotten-
darkness.
has it gone dark? Has it gone dark yet?
No. The bags are sitting firmly in the bowls, however it has not gone darkness.
I think it wants us
I'm
to
gonna-
pour the marbles out.
Wait, can
Is,
I try
is
the
the door locked?
You
He said it was locked when we walked in, but I need to check it.
it is in fact locked, yes.
Okay, just checking.
Okay.
Just checking.
I see
Yeah,
you starting to catch on.
I will dump out the bag of black
Alrighty.
marbles. So that bowl is just full of black marble.
Alrighty.
I will do the same with the white marbles.
Alrighty, everyone. As soon as the last marble falls from Hydra's bag, you are in complete pitch darkness.
And I'm gonna
All right.
reach in and pull out a marble.
Alrighty. When you pull out the marble, everyone in the room is teleported to a
Haha!
new hallway. A small
Hi.
alcove contains a
Yay!
bottle labeled potion of fire breath.
I want it.
Ooh. Well, you know what we can use that for?
Maybe we shouldn't give it to Hydra.
No, it's going in my bag. But maybe if we come across that that room with all, that you said had all the gas in it, we'll just breathe fire breath in there and then close the door.
Rayrick will open the north door.
Alrighty. The corridor
so much-
continues on and then drops off into a shallow pool of water the width of the passageway. At the far end, you can see that it ramps back up to the door.
I don't like that.
Like a steep ramp or...
It's very it's like going in the shallow end of a pool. Very like a wheelchair ramp down into a pool.
Gotcha, okay.
On both ends.
How deep do we think it is?
Yay! She runs past the others. Splashes into the water.
I would like to make a strength check to keep her from splashing into the water. I'd like to grab her.
Go ahead and make a grapple check.
So that's an athletics check versus her athletics or acrobatics.
Yes.
22.
You got her.
You're holding on to her.
Hydra.
She is not going into the water.
It's like, it's the best kind of slide ever!
Look before you leap.
Yes. What have we said about making perception checks with our body, Hydra?
It works well. I'll be good.
All right.
I'm
Perception
gonna use
checks.
the 30 feet of mold water and push the water down toward the
Oh,
door.
that's smart. It's just gonna
Alrighty.
slosh all back towards us, but
Yeah, it'll get
Alrighty.
everything wet.
yeah.
You shove the water away from you. As you do so,
Oh no.
you can see something lighting up on the far end of the chamber, and both you and Rayrack are teleported back to the hallway.
What?
Well, that answer was wrong.
Is the door still open?
Yeah, it's still open. You're standing right there.
Okay.
What did I do?
Can I poke the water with my staff?
You may.
Does anything happen?
No, it seems like it's normal water.
Can I?
Was there any
how
creature that came up after the water moved?
did the water
No.
slosh back towards me?
The water,
After the wave they did.
the water now out of being under Hydra's control is sloshing back and kind of settling back out.
Okay. How deep?
But we didn't see
at
any
its
creatures.
deepest do I think it is? Yeah, and are there any creatures?
Okay, go ahead and give me a perception roll. And yeah. Okay.
Ooh, a 19.
So you're looking out through there, and this room is lit well enough that you can see, and you see the water is, probably up to the neck of your small friend, but not over his head.
Well, I mean, it's built by a gnome, so I don't assume anything's going to be over the dwarf's head, but...
You also, with that perception roll, see some magical sigils written along the right above the water line. If you'd like to make an
Oh.
Arcana check.
I'm proficient in those. Also a 19!
So you see these magical sigils right above the
Sigils.
water line, and you're pretty certain that when the water goes above these sigils, everyone in this room probably teleported out.
Ah. Just the water, or if any body parts go above it?
That you're unsure of. But you do see that
Well-
sigils are below the water line. Like there is room underneath the water line between the sigils and the water line.
Okay, I'm just gonna walk/swim across if I need to. I probably don't need to. I could probably just walk.
You can just walk. Go ahead and move forward. Hydra is somewhat behind you.
I'm trying to take up as much of the whole space as possible so Hydra can't rush past me.
Alrighty. Hydra, are you right on her behind?
Yep.
Alright, Moira.
Ryrak, darling, are you following us?
As soon as Hydra joins you in the pool, everyone in the room is teleported back.
Ah!
Sorry.
Oh, whoa.
Do you think we ought to
That
try
was-
the other door?
Or it's just one at a time. Did someone tell me that the water just not has to hit the thing?
No, I did not.
Okay.
But I'll tell you now, as I'm walking back to the door. I'm gonna say, let's try one at a time and make sure you keep the water under the Arcana line.
What a Arcana line. I can do that.
The magical symbols. I'm going first. Wait for me to get across.
All right, best of luck, my dear.
Hold the water.
You go
back.
in, and you can see that as you wade across this, the water line has moved up to just underneath the sigils.
Ah.
Anyone more dense than her?
I am probably the most dense.
I might be a little more dense.
Moira,
I don't
you
know,
have
I
made
have
it
the
across successfully.
I'm gonna go ahead and swim across. Sorta.
Alrighty.
Rayrak, we might be equally dense.
As you make your way across, Moira saw the water line go down as she got out, and then whenever you got in, the water line raised back up just below the sigils.
Okay.
I suppose. Ryrak, do you want to go next? Or
How about you go first?
all right. I will go
Raymac, you want
across.
me to cause a bubble around you?
And
Will
in the,
that
same,
distort the water?
in the same manner, Demelza, you make it across.
Maybe.
Lovely. You can do it, Ryrak. We believe in you.
Okay. Hydra's gonna go ahead and try and part the water for him.
No!
Without
Don't touch it if it goes over the Arcana line.
So, as Rayrak is starting to go into the water, Moira, you notice that Hydra is starting to part the water, and you have been watching this water line. You see it is getting very close to these sigils. It is rising.
Stop.
Ryrak will be fine. Going to be all right.
It only goes up to his shoulders.
doesn't like water.
I know. But
Like he hears somebody say Hydra stop and just stops where he is, like not moving.
like Ryrak, darling, everything's fine. Hydra, please don't part the water. This will be okay.
Okay, I'm not doing anything.
Rayrak, you start making your way across, and the water slowly moves up your body, up to your crotch, up to your chest, and it goes up to just under your chin. It's very uncomfortable, but
What's the temperature
you're
of this
watching.
water?
You can. It's kind of cold, but
okay.
you can see because of the height that you're at. You see these sigils, and the water line is just right there. And you see some of the sigils like starting to flare up, and then the water drops around them, and they flare back out. And you see that as you're making a wave go through here. But you make your way through, and you're able to join your friends.
Just like I see it moving, I just kind of stop and let the water settle, and then carefully move.
You can do it, darling. You can do this.
I can't do it.
All right.
Demelza the pink
Well
tiefling with the
done!
feather boa, and Moira, who's wearing like all grays and blacks.
I think it's worth noting that I have been making generous use of the prestidigitation cantrip to make myself look dry and presentable after all the watery challenges.
Moira is just stopping wet. Like Wednesday Addams if she walked under a...
Can you
So
go
now
home
Hydra
and
always
get
looks
treatment
wet.
after this?
Sorry, what?
So now you're on the other side of this. Do you make your way through the door?
If it'll open,
It is unlocked. You see the void in front of you.
leap into the unknown.
Alrighty. When you open the door and step through, you are teleported to a new hallway. A small alcove contains a bottle labeled Potion of Greater Healing.
Ooh. I mean, that's a little scary that it's now a potion of great healing, but you know,
We had one of those earlier.
we might need it.
We had a potion.
No, that was a regular healing.
Mm.
That's why I said I'm a little scared
Oh,
that
okay.
it's more.
We haven't had to use any of the potions yet. Though the climbing one would have been good for Rorik to not have to get in the water at all.
I mean, so would the water breathing one.
Well, the water-breathing one wouldn't have affected the density of the water, but we don't know if I could have climbed on the walls. I'd like to point that out.
Wait,
If
Ray,
there's
where'd you
arcane
go?
ci- There. Regardless, I went down to the south door, and I'm opening it.
Oh, okay.
Alright, you open the door, easy enough.
Whoa.
This is a large room with a door on the far side. The room is scattered with gold, silver, copper, and small gems.
Everything
Collecting.
is so tiny.
I'm not sure we should be touching or collecting anything.
I'm not touching it. I'm just looking.
I'm touching. I'm collecting everything.
Rayrak is
Hydra,
also touching and
darling.
collecting.
Hydra, for each hand grab, roll me a d20.
Okay.
No. No. Welcome to Mimic Town, everyone. Welcome to Mimic Town.
Rayrik will also grab for things, but he won't grab for coins. He'll see the gems and go for the gems where he can.
Hydra, in your first attempt to pick up money, you have obtained 16 gold.
Awesome.
Oh. That's so calm and peaceful.
And you get 10 more gold. Rayrak, if you would like to roll, you're picking up gems?
Yeah.
Roll D100s for every gem you pick up.
That guy, she's going after anything and everything she can collect.
42, of course.
Okay, fine. I think at this point, seeing that it's not obviously trapped, Demelza will pick up a handful of gold.
Alright.
I'm not greedy, I'm just picking up 3.
Okay, just keep track of what you're picking up.
Is that the approximate cost of the gems that I pick up?
Yes. Moira,
Ooh.
you said previously that you decided not to pick anything up. What are you doing while they're scooping stuff up?
Is there anything written on the walls or partially hidden written on the floor or anything?
Give me an investigation since you're looking like that.
$18.
You look around, not touching anything, and you are fairly certain there's nothing hidden. There's no there's nothing written on the walls. Doesn't really seem to be anything afoot.
Okay.
I'm okay.
Hydra, by the way, your detect magic fizzled out when you went to the new hallway.
Alright. It's only a 10 minutes spell.
Yeah. Yep.
Concentration spell. Okay.
Cool.
Mm-hmm.
Perhaps this room is a
I would
reward
like to try
for
to
having
open the door.
achieved so far into the maze. Much like the items that we receive in the hallways outside. Like, yes, we get to keep this.
Moira, what are you
Loot?
doing?
I would like to try to open the door.
The door opens up and you are met with a familiar void.
I'm collecting
I
gems
say a
too.
voice, and I was like, "Oh no." Okay. Do we?
That could be.
If won't we get better prizes if we win the maze? Do we?
Yes, there is a large promised prize. This could be a test of integrity.
That's true. I mean, they're testing everything else: intelligence, strength. Why wouldn't they test integrity?
I'm still picking up stuff. Hydra's still sitting there picking up stuff.
Why do you got to bring integrity into this?
I
Why
need
Takes
to
out the
crosses
three-
her arms and stares everyone
takes out
down.
the three-
Well,
takes the 3 gems that he have and sets them back gently in a pile. Hydra, we have to
Demelza
go
will
now.
put down her fight.
Hydra picks him up after him.
It's time to go, Hydra.
Darling.
Rayrak
Are
will
we
step
ready?
through the door.
Yep.
What's that?
Okay, let's go through the door.
Rayrak will step through the door.
Alrighty.
Hydra.
You teleport away. Moira, you going
Moira
through too?
will follow.
Come on.
Yep.
Alrighty.
Demelza's gonna wait a minute to see if Hydra's moving to follow.
She is
So,
not.
just to double check,
Hydra!
what did you guys end up deciding to do with the loot in this room?
I took nothing.
I took all the loot off of me and put it back in the piles.
Okay.
Hydra, I put down the 5 gold that I picked up, and I'm waiting to, observe Hydra.
Alrighty.
She has everything.
Hydra's picked up what everyone else has put down.
Pretty much.
Alright, if you want to keep it, that's your choice, but it's time to go.
Yeah, sure. Another handful. Then
Okay.
she'll go ahead and then she kind of wanders over and yeah, it's really hard.
Demelza's gonna step through the door when clear
How
that
weighed
Hydra's...
down are you by gold now?
So Demelza's going through the door first?
Actually, no, Demelza's gonna wait for Hydra.
Alrighty, go ahead. I'm just going to step you out of the way.
Okay.
Hydra
Does
goes through the
not
door.
I'm gonna go through the
My
other.
dear.
It
My
didn't
dear.
work. We should go through the other door and keep the money.
I think it didn't work.
I think we should go through
I
the other
don't-
door and keep the money.
I don't think you should, my dear.
So Rayrak turns to Moira. How long do you think this is going to take?
With Hydra? I mean, it's Hydra. But it's also Demelza. With Demelza, it could only be 5 minutes. Without Demelza, Hydra would never join us.
I forget. Does Demelza have a spell that will compel Hydra to come with us?
Oh, I
Yes,
did
you.
suggest.
I mean, I know it's inappropriate, but that one time we had to use it really saved us a lot of time.
It really did. If I had
Hydra?
thought better of it, or if I knew what was going on here, I would
She
just
goes
grab
through
Hydra
the
and
other
keep that. But
Gotta go through the other door instead. It'll be okay.
Hydra. If
The other door can't open as long as
I
the other door is
agree.
closed. Right?
yeah, only one
door
door
can be open at a time.
if I agree to put all my jewelry on you and do your makeup, will you come to the store with money back?
I don't need it here.
Well, you don't even know that it's real money. You said most things are illusion. There's a chance you won't even be able to spend it. All right, what do you want? I'm willing to bribe you. What do you want from me?
Cheers. Yeah, great.
I know, this is difficult.
pull out her pet mouse.
Yeah?
And she's gonna be like, alright, Squeaky. Gotta put everything back. You stay. So she puts her mouse down on the ground. It's like, you can take anything. Puts a jewel in the mouse and sends it through the void.
She puts a jewel through the mouse on the mouse.
On the mouse, like just like so the mouse can hold it or whatever in its mouth.
Roll me a 1d100 for the jewel.
It's the one that she has before.
Oh, what was it?
60 or 76 gold piece. Gem.
Alrighty. You push the mouse through the void. Have you already dumped the rest of your gold at this point?
Not yet.
Okay. Both you and the mouse, as you're pushing the mouse through the void, teleport familiarly to the other side of the door.
Hydra.
Alright, Squeaker.
I know.
Seriously,
I know.
if we just went through the top, if we close this and forget about this puzzle, I could leave through the top one with all my money!
You have no way of knowing that. There's a good chance that the moment you open the other door, all the money will teleport back into this room. Do you want to try it?
Yes.
Okay, I'll come with you and help you try it. But then we're going to do this. We can close this door for right now.
I would like to point out that Moira and Ryrak are standing in what we assume is complete darkness, listening to only Demelza's half of the conversation.
I'm gonna try and
All
open
right,
this
you can
door.
open it.
Alrighty. This door opens. As soon as you step through the threshold, all the money on your person that you picked up in the room is gone.
You want to go down to the other room again?
Yes.
Okay. We're gonna open this door up again.
Okay.
And now we're gonna go.
Alright, are you going through first? Or are you who's going through first?
I'll let Hydra go through first.
Demelza, you just hear
Can I
cheering
try
in your head.
Can I just take one?
Hydra,
No.
as the
Clearly not.
Melza had her back to you, did
Go
you pick
on.
anything else up on your way to the door?
No, you may not take just
no,
one.
she's. She did not. Barely
What
enough.
are these Lay's
that she's,
potato chips?
like,
You can't
been-
just have
She
one.
kind of like kicked them. She's gonna kick some coins through. See if that did it.
Alrighty.
And then she's gonna finally just go.
Roll me a d12.
Okay.
Rayrak and Moira take this much damage from coins flying.
No.
Alrighty. So, Hydra kicks some coins and walks through the door and teleports, and the Melza follows shortly.
Yep.
Alrighty. So, Moira and Rayrak, you've been in this hallway for a period of time while you're just like, is she coming or not? When you see 11 pieces of silver just teleport onto the floor in front of you, rolling. And then there's Hydra. And then a moment later,
Wait,
there's
gold
some...
appeared on the floor.
Yeah. Just
Nice.
randomly on the
I'm
floor.
gonna scoop it up and put it in my bag before Hydra. 11 gold, right?
11 silver.
11 silver.
11 silver. Okay.
because there was silver
Well.
directly in front of the door.
So why didn't you grab more and throw it through the door, Hydra?
I didn't know if it worked!
Well,
I'm gonna go back!
okay.
Is this a new hallway or an old hallway?
This is a new hallway.
Oh my god.
What did we
Okay.
find?
Hang on.
I think we should let Hydra pick the next door.
I don't want to.
When you are teleported to a new hallway, a small alcove contains a bottle labeled "Potion of Flying."
Ooh.
It just
We
gotta
need
say
a
I
flying
love the
door,
chat
not
so
gonna lie.
much.
I love chat.
Disappointed, Grim. Good job.
Alright.
This heat wave that I'm having right now, I'm dying. It's so hot. I'm
Yeah.
used to it being like 50 degrees all week, and it's like 80 today.
Hydra, are you
Are
going
we
through
going
that
to open
door?
it, Hydra?
Yep.
Alrighty.
We should let Hydra pick the door. I don't want to.
Then no one did anything, so she's like, fine. And she's gonna sit down.
In this oval-shaped room is an ornate fountain to the left and a large box on the right. A note on the box says, "The Menthral key will open the door." You look in the box, and it is completely full with over 500 individual and identical keys.
Are they all mithril?
You don't know.
Well, you said they're all
Does
identical.
Mithril have
What
any
do they look
special
like?
properties with water?
I'm gonna start putting putting the keys in my bag.
We need one of those for the
Hydra.
door, Hydra.
We don't know which
Hell.
one is the right key. Can I roll an intelligence check to see if there's like anything with mithril water?
Give me an Arcana check, please.
I can do that.
You remember there's something about Menthral, but you don't exactly remember what it is.
I'm gonna drop the keys in the water that I collected.
Alrighty.
That might be a very good plan.
The keys that you drop in float to the bottom of the water of the fountain.
Yeah, for the rest of the keys, let's dump them all in there.
Yes, I have a feeling the right one would float.
Maybe.
So
If every other one sinks, it only floats.
She's gonna
Very
swirl
complicated.
the fountain around so the keys get shaken up.
as they're carrying the
Rayrick
box,
will check the door.
the door seems to be locked.
Okay.
Smart.
You guys carry the box over and dump the remaining keys into the fountain.
Can I check the bottom of the box and see if there's another key there?
Give me an investigation check. Who is doing the key dumping while this is going on?
Demelza can.
Alright, Demelza, as you dump the keys in, this is a smaller fountain, and they're kind of stacked on top of each other, and you stick your hand in there and you kind of wade it around, shove the keys around, when all of a sudden you see one key float to the top.
Ah! Here we go. Pick it up.
Mora,
I have a guess.
That's
as
my 5.
as the Demelza finds this floating key, you look over this box and you're like, "Yep, this is a box." Hands on hip.
I'm gonna grab the rest of the keys and put them in my bag.
Okay. Add to your inventory 499 steel keys.
They're steel.
Demelza will take the one key and bring it over to Rayrack at the
Okay.
What is the weight?
Would you like
of
to do the
steel
honors?
key?
What is the weight of a steel key?
I'll take the mithril key and unlock the door.
The door easily unlocks. The key is in your hand, and the open door is in front of you.
Does it feel lighter than it should? Like, does it feel light?
Are you familiar with the weight differences of mithril versus...
I'm familiar
Steel.
with. I'd probably be familiar with since I have a proficiency in smith tools. I'm probably familiar with the weight of steel,
Okay.
but
From what
maybe not mithril itself.
With the smith tools, I would say that you have handled mithril before. This feels about right for mithril.
Cool.
With your
Do we leave the key
proficiency,
here?
with your proficiency, I'm not even going to need you to roll for that. You've got a pretty good idea.
We should
Do we need
keep
to leave-
that key.
I'll hand the key to Hydra.
Alone.
Mithril is it's worth something.
Mm-hmm. Put it in my bag.
All right, everyone. Back into the void.
Into the void. Into the void.
No,
Into the
I have
void,
it
out of the
stuck in my
void.
head.
Alrighty.
Into
When you
the
open
room
the
and out of
door
the room using
and
the
step
void
through-
to travel far.
When you step through, you are
Can't stop
teleported to a new hallway. This one does not seem to have an alcove like the rest of them have.
There's no alcove?
No.
Oh, does that mean we're near the end?
Either that or we're
Perhaps.
back at the beginning because we failed.
The beginning had a potion. But it was on
We
the
took
floor.
it.
All right.
There's not even like an alcove in this. The other ones had like a pretty obvious little alcove, like with a shelf that the item was sitting on. Lit pretty. This one doesn't have it. It's just wall.
Shall we open the door?
I will open the door.
Alrighty. This is a large circular room full of doors with a pit in the center.
I will shut the door.
Wait, let me
Walk away and come down to the other door.
Rayrak has used his twice daily veto power.
I will open the lower door.
This is a
He knew
circular
that I would.
room.
That
Well-
she was tempted to jump into the pit.
I feel like this party is Dad, Grandma, the responsible older sibling, and then Hydra.
Alrighty. This is a...
Moira is the cousin that you only see at family reunions. No one really knows what her job is, but she's always there and she seems to know random things.
You're
This-
the gay cousin.
The circular room at first seems entirely ordinary. However, the ceiling is cone-shaped, leading far, far upwards.
Oh, I don't like that.
What do you think that if you were to jump down the pit and
Oh, I mean, I feel like that would hurt. Is there like a light at the top, or is it just a cone?
It's a cone, and that's where it finishes at the top, but it's
It
way up there.
There's
Yeah.
no hole at the top. Okay.
Yeah.
Eric will try the
Let's
door.
try to open the door.
Alrighty. Rayrak is trying to open the door. I need Moira, Hydra, and Rayrak to give me a Constitution saving throw.
Uh-oh. Sorry, guys.
Demelza, the door in front of you slams shut.
Is this against
Ah.
poison?
It's what?
Is this a trap?
Is this against poison?
It is not.
Okay, because I have advantage on poison. That's the only reason I wanted to ask.
Sure.
Is this a trap?
Is it acid?
Everything is a trap.
So I have advantage.
Sure.
on
Why
any
not?
Saves made to avoid or resist traps with my dungeon delver feat.
Sure. Oh, alrighty. Hydra. Hydra. You start to fly upwards as
No!
you are under
Don't
the
look at us!
effect of a reverse gravity spell.
No!
That's gonna hurt. This is gonna hurt.
Moira, you start to fall upwards, and then you concentrate, and you're able to keep your feet on the ground. Rayrak, you have a hold of the door, but not even needing that, you're just like, I got this, and you bring yourself back down.
But does the door open?
The door does open, yes.
Cool. Hydra,
I'm
swim through the
following
air.
up. Yeah, it's not working.
Okay. I'm going to take
Quick
the potion
question.
of flying out of my bag and let it float up into the air to Hydra.
Okay.
I'm gonna aim it so she can catch it.
Okay. It's a cone-shaped room. Hydra, you're currently at the tip of this cone, and there is a potion coming at you at falling speed.
So what's terminal velocity in this room?
Hydra, give me a dexterity saving throw, please.
Oh.
And go ahead and roll me a d20.
Luckily, we have healing potion.
Yeah.
I think we just lost our flying potion, guys.
So,
Okay, I also have a climbing
Hydra
potion.
goes to grab it, misses it, and it smashes against the wall or the ceiling above her.
Okay, I'm gonna take the liquid
Yes.
and prevent it from dispelling anywhere. I'm
Easy
gonna
enough
create
to do.
water,
Yeah.
and I'll go ahead and
Drink it.
drink the potion.
And that works.
That's brilliant! Yay!
Woo!
That was so good.
I did this once before when I
Hydra
played her.
So you're now under the effects of the fly potion.
I'm gonna fly toward the ground
You can do that.
because the gravity's towards
Yep.
the ceiling. I'm gonna
Yep.
fly towards the ground.
Yep.
She's like flying.
Moira, do you know what's going on?
She's soaring and flying.
But yeah, she's soaring towards it. But like, do you know what caused her to go there?
Flying! I don't know, it's an anti-gravity spell. No, I'm just singing High School Musical, it's fine.
Aren't you a spellcaster? Do you know how long it lasts? Can we safely move?
I mean, we're already on the ground, why wouldn't we be able to move?
Well, some spells have lasting effects that if you stay inside
You're
them,
holding onto a door, I'm just touching the ground.
we still need to get Demelza in here. Do you have the immovable rod?
Yeah,
That would
I do.
that would give her something to grasp onto. Actually, I look at the wall.
there's
Can
not
I
gonna
see the
move.
door?
Yeah, the door's still there. You have the
okay,
door
okay.
open in front of you.
Okay.
The
Can I,
void.
open
There
the
you
door?
can
go.
I
in front
reach
of
the
me?
door? Aren't I right next to the door? The door's right behind me.
The door is sealed. Going to Demelza.
It's
Oh.
sealed?
Can I open it on my end?
You cannot. It is locked. It is sealed.
Great.
But the door that... Wait, the door that Rayrak is holding is open right now.
It is open. Yeah, the
Yeah.
exit door is open.
Okay, Rayrak, if you close that door, it should end the spell and the other door should be able to open. We can get Demelza in here.
And then
And
we
then
will
we're going to have to deal with
we'll have to
everything
deal
else.
with it again.
But yes.
I can still
Yes.
fly.
Yeah.
She's doing circles
It's
around.
fine. I'll just put the immovable rod in the middle of the room and we'll all hold on to that before you open. Yeah?
Do we have rope? I have rope.
I have rope.
Probably.
We plant the immovable rod. We tie ourselves to the immovable rod until we are sure we can all handle the spell. And then we go through the door.
Sure.
Because if we fly up, I mean, I myself am quite sturdy and able on the ground, but I don't think I would fare nearly as well going that way. And
The
we
door's
only
not
have
that far.
as
You could
you-
just misty step through the door.
As you are discussing this, the reverse gravity ends, and the door that you're holding, Rayrak, closes and pull
Okay.
out of your hand.
Hmm.
Well,
Is the door
that
in front of
solved
me
that
openable
problem.
now?
You may open your door now.
Great. I'm gonna open the door and join my friends.
Okay, you open the door, and what were you trying?
She's just
Joining my
us.
friends.
Okay.
And Hydra's flying around in there. I'm flying!
I would
Moira,
like to put
Moira.
the... What?
You were saying that you were planting the immovable rod. I would say that you have it
Yeah,
planted.
right here.
You have a hold of it. And I'm gonna. Well, Hydra's flying around. Rayrak, do you grab a hold of the immovable rod?
I put it at a low enough height that he can reach it.
Okay.
I'll put a hand on it.
As soon as the Melza enters the room, nothing happens.
Cool. We're gonna close the door behind us once Demelza is in the room.
Alrighty.
And I'm gonna tell her to hold
What
on
did
to
I
the
miss?
immovable rod.
I'm flying!
Just some anti-gravity nonsense.
Ah, fun! I will hold on to the immovable
You might
rod.
want to hold on to the rod.
Why?
Cool. Go ahead, Rayrak.
Can I reach the rod and the door?
Should I open the door because I'm flying?
Yes, Hydra.
Yeah, you're flying. You open the door.
I think you should
She's
open the
gonna
door,
fly
Hydra.
over and
You have time to figure this out. You can place the rod close enough to the door that everyone can use the rod to get in the door.
Okay.
Okay.
And can we still? Oh, but then we lose the rod. Unless
fine.
Hydra comes last and grabs the rod.
Yeah, that works.
Shall we do it that way?
How long does your
Yeah.
flight spell last for?
it's an hour, I think. How long?
I don't know.
Potion of flying. 1 hour, and can do flying speed equal for 1 hour.
Okay.
Wait, you can open the item?
Yeah, you
can't
go
open it.
over to the second page where your character sheet is, and they've got all the items listed in the Roll20.
Okay.
You got the little chat bubble and then the little character
I
sheet.
could see
journal.
them in the list. I couldn't see the...
You should be able to just click on the words.
Yep, nope.
Okay, but yeah, it's an hour worth of
Can't.
flying.
Don't know what's going on with it. That's okay.
Alrighty. Well, to move along, you guys are able to figure out what you need to do here without needing to bother too much with the spell. The spell goes off. You guys make your way through the door, and Hydra comes up the rear, getting the immovable rod and bringing it with her, and you all teleport
Yay!
into a new hallway.
Yay!
Let's see here.
Oh, this is new.
Ah.
Are these doors or slides?
Those are doors.
Okay.
Is there a curvy shape on this back wall?
Don't worry about that.
Okay.
That's not. It's not for you to see. Sorry. Fix it.
As the DM says, don't worry about it. Uh-huh.
No, it's a map thing. It's a marker
Okay,
for me.
no worries.
It's
No
just
worries.
a marker.
Okay.
Gonna knock on the door.
Hydra, you are going into this room. Alrighty.
She just knocks on
She
it.
said she was just knocking on the door.
Oh, okay.
Okay.
What?
which one do
Now
we
we're
wanna do?
polite?
So
What's
I
that?
was wondering if the door would talk back.
Wait, which door did she knock on?
This one?
This one.
Oh, you disappeared.
So,
Shall we open it? Would you like to?
okay. We all agree opening this door? Go ahead and open the door.
Okay. Just give me one moment.
So we still have the immovable rod, right?
Yes.
Good.
Hydra can still fly.
Yes, you can.
We have a flying toddler.
Pretty close.
Alrighty.
Sorry.
So, as you enter this room, go ahead and move on in.
Only the fast
Um,
complete
oh,
escape
no.
sleep.
Alrighty. This large room seals itself as soon as anyone enters it. You notice a countdown from 120 seconds will begin immediately. And those of us watching the stream are going to be able to see this countdown. Written on the wall is the message, only the fast and fleet escape sleep in multiple languages. In the middle of the room is a variety of potion-making materials. Red drake root, blue prana stalks, and yellow poppy snock flowers. As well as lots of empty bottles and mortar and pestle.
Okay, who
Is
can
that a
make
potion
potions?
any of us would know how to make?
Somebody can make an arcana or a nature check.
I can make Arcana.
But only one of us.
One of you do an arcana, one of you do a nature if you wish. Or you
Don't
can
have
Let's
assist.
Igor.
do
Either.
two Arcana
Or you
and
can
nothing for
assist some-
nature.
If you wish to assist with one of those checks, if you both have arcana, one of you can roll at an advantage. But
I will assist Demelza.
okay. But keep in mind there is a countdown going on.
Yeah.
Okay.
So Demelza rolled twice, use the higher.
Alrighty.
Yes. 23.
You will realize that there are two spells that can be combined with these ingredients. By making two different potions, you can combine them to making them. So the question is, what are you trying to make?
Oh no!
I'm trying to make.
Someone give me
I'm trying to.
Does anyone? What are your languages?
Dwarven.
Primordial.
I can speak
Celestial, Common,
And the
Elvish,
other
Infernal,
languages
and Undercommon.
And the other language, you'll see that it varies slightly. You see quick and free or swift and unhindered.
Freedom of movement.
Okay. So
And?
we're making a freedom of movement spell
And
and a haste spell.
right.
Haste?
Go ahead.
Haste?
Go ahead and give me a D20 roll quickly.
Oh my god, just regular D20. I don't know how to do that on here. Wait, yeah, like maybe D20. Where did it roll? Oh,
There.
it rolled.
I just had you do
I
it.
don't know if it rolled.
You are combining the ingredients, and you're trying to make these potions up as quickly as you possibly can, and you just don't. You're not going quick enough, and the timer runs out. The entire room fills with a gas, and everyone goes to sleep.
None of us are immune to
Oh
sleep
no!
either.
Did we lose? No, no one's an elf. No one is immune to sleep. Oh no! Right? No one's immune to sleep.
Right.
You all wake up in a very familiar room.
Okay, let's go through a different door.
Yes, let's go through the bottom door, perhaps.
Okay, at least
Well,
it didn't kick us totally out of the
Technically, if that is indeed the same room, then we already know the trick to get through it, right?
I'm gonna try to open that door again.
That door is sealed.
Oh, darn it. Okay.
Different door.
Middle door?
Middle
All
door.
right. Who's going
Middle
through
door. I will open the door.
it? The small room contains a table, a door,
Oh, no.
a chair, and some chairs around the table. There is a shelf full of bottles, which are clear spirits, and a human man sitting at the table. Oh, hello there!
Hello.
I'm Jalik. I'm one of Igor's close friends, and this is my challenge for you. You have a choice of either a drinking contest or an arm wrestling contest. And if you win either of those, I'll tell you the password for this here door.
Why are there
Hydra,
souls in
don't talk.
jars?
Right,
I'm
Rack?
sorry?
Why are there souls in jars?
No,
No,
they're
darling,
not.
different type of spirits.
It's
Alcohol.
booze,
The
Hydra.
alcohol spirits.
It's booze, Hydra.
Okay,
It's booze.
that
Ray
makes
Rack,
more sense.
do you want to do the arm wrestle?
So, Jalik, is it one solves for everyone, or does each person must compete?
It is one solve for your group since you all enter together.
Awesome. We nominate Rayrak for the arm wrestling competition.
I would like to
worthy
take up the
challenger.
drinking competition.
Oh, fantastic! All right, well, sit yourself down right here. That is much more fun than the old arm wrestling because
You can do it, Rayrak, and I'm going to do Bardic Inspiration.
Wait, did he pick drinking contest?
He did.
Oh, yes, I did.
Yes. You have to take 6, darling.
A guidance.
We have full faith in you.
I will say, you might have better success if more than one of you does the drinking contest.
Wait, we
'Cause
can all take part? We just have to outdrink you.
I get a drink! I'm good.
Yes.
Oh dear.
So go ahead and pull up a chair. Let me go ahead and scoot out of this chair here, and you can go ahead and sit down, and I'll serve you up. And
Wait, are we drinking against each other?
it's one party. As long as one of you make it through the contest, I'll give you the password. How about that?
All right.
So all of us are drinking against you.
Well, you gotta make your way to the end of the contest. I'm going to give you some drinks. Some of them are a little bit stronger than the others. We just keep going, and at one point here, if you don't puke it all up, you win.
Oh, so
Okay.
it's not a drinking contest against
I
you
will
for
abstain.
amount. It's just drinking the selection of booze that you provide us with.
Well, it's a contest. I mean, you gonna do it or not?
Yeah.
I
will
mean-
abstain.
Alrighty.
Not the same as a bar. That
He
would've been fun.
he sets glasses down in front of each of you that are at the table. All right, try that one out.
Having proficiency in brewing supplies, can I have an idea of what I'm about to drink?
This is a low level ale. I need a Constitution saving throw from everybody.
Okay.
I'm abstaining. Don't look at me.
Does this count as a poison?
Not for this.
Okay.
Hydra, you drink. Okay. Oh, there we go. All right, all of you down that first drink really, really well. He pours your glasses full with a different substance. All right, bottoms up.
Con save?
Con save, yeah. Hydra, you can't make your way through this one. You tap out. Demelza, this one was rough. You just barely made it through it. Rayrak, you got this down pat. All right, Demelza and Rayrak, your third glasses are filled up. Go for it.
Quick question. Does guidance give me benefits to saving throws?
Yes,
Whoever cast guidance on me.
I did.
To attacks and
cleric.
saving throws?
Can add a 1d4 and add the number rolled to ability check. I'm sorry, no.
Okay. That's what I thought. I just wanted to make sure. This is a save and not a check, so.
Yeah, never mind.
Let's keep going. We're about out of time here.
Oh,
So-
yes.
One more roll for you, please.
Have we hit poison yet?
Oh. What are the odds of rolling it twice by accident? Same thing.
All right, Demelza, you tap out. You can't do it. But Rayrak, you're able to power through it, and Jalek's like, a good man right here. You hold it down just well. I'll tell you the password. The password is chicken1234.
Of course it is. Of course it is. There's not
will
giant chicken.
Rayrak will saunter up to the door. Chicken 1, 2, 3, 4.
Chicken,
Thank you, sir.
chicken, chicken, chicken.
This has been fun.
And I'm gonna start flying around the room.
Alrighty, and you guys.
Hydra, darling.
Through the door, Hydra. Through the door.
Yep.
Rayrak
It
says,
was fun. Thank you.
alrighty, and you move forward. You move forward.
Whoa.
You see a gentleman in front of you trying to solve this puzzle. You see these dice in front of him, and he just shouts out, 2! And the dice re-roll themselves.
What?
Are these like man-sized dice?
They are.
That's terrifying.
It looks like so much fun. I want to jump on it.
Petals around the rose. The score will always be 0 or an even number.
He sees
Open
this,
door.
and he just
Shout
shouts out, 4! And then you guys see that he gets teleported away. And then the door opens. The dice reset away, and you're able to enter the room.
Well,
Okay.
I'm gonna fly around the room.
As you all enter the room, the room seals, and the dice drop from the ceiling. And I'll roll them in a second.
Oh my goodness.
Don't get hit.
You see petals around the rose. The score will always be 0 or an even number. To open the door, shout the answer. You suspect that this might be the last puzzle.
Someone beat us.
I'm just gonna shout 2.
The dice reset themselves.
Interesting.
You get a pretty good idea that this is likely going to be found by thinking outside the box. It might be simple and elegant, and probably not a maze of mathematical computations.
What?
4!
Hydra shouts 4, and the dice reset themselves.
I was wondering if it would be
To
the
open
color.
door, shout answer. Answer!
And with that,
That's
the
a
door
big
opens.
one. I want to know where the other guy teleported to.
He didn't win!
Well played.
You walk into what you assume to be the prize room.
I don't know, is it?
You
I'll
see
trust
Igor
anything.
standing there, patiently waiting. As you approach, Igor starts speaking to you. Ah, hello! It looks like you were the first to reach
Hello,
me.
sir.
Very good job. Here is your prize on the table. Now, each character sees something a little bit different. You see this box sitting on the table. Hydra. Inside this box, because you can see it's open topped. You see a piece of parchment that is rolled up. And go ahead and pause for a moment. Demelza, you see a scroll with a king's seal on it. Moira, you see this very ornate and jeweled dagger. And Rayrak, you see this odd-looking metallic cube with runes on it. This item before you is beyond even your imagination. You feel that, seeing this item, that despite Igor offering you this item, you should give Igor your most valuable possession on your person, whatever that is.
Wait,
All of
I'm like,
the
we're excited
Demelza's-
to see the item, but instead of feeling like we should take it, we feel like we should give him some.
You feel like that this is your prize, but just doing the challenge engine wasn't enough. You need to give them something. Something you feel is valuable to you.
I think for Demelza, like the first thing that she thinks of.
I need
Like-
everyone to make a intelligence saving throw.
Oh, this is a really thing.
That's gonna go over well.
Does this count as a trap?
And you still have your bonus to the
Does this
save.
Don't
count as
have
a
a bu-
trap? Do
This
I
is
get
not a
advantage?
This is not a trap.
Okay.
It's not a it's a
Guidance
safe
doesn't work on
window.
saves. So
Yeah.
Okay, alright, fine. And
yeah, I should have jumped on that and been like, sure, I'll roll a d4. But no.
alrighty. So what do you guys do?
I don't know. What does a 7 do?
You don't know.
I don't.
Yeah.
I don't
Well,
have any.
Well,
Right,
you
right.
guys decide who's going to take it, and I appreciate you all going through my dungeon. But I'm going to head out of here. You all have a good time, and we'll see you at the tavern there for our celebration. And there'll be a festival. Don't you worry. And then he teleports away.
And there's
As
only
you
one
all-
item in the box.
There is. I'm going to go ahead and pause us right here. Rayrak, when you look at this, you think this is a magical item that can transmute metals. Moira, you are certain that this dagger contains a family crest that is very familiar to you. Demelza, you're certain that this king's seal, this scroll, is an invite to brunch with the king and queen. And Hydra, you know for certain this is a deed to a ship. This is what you're looking for. This is what you want. And with that, the game fades to black.
Ugh.
I want to thank everyone for joining us tonight, and I want to thank our players for joining us. We definitely had a good time.
Oh, this was so fun.
Yeah, of course. I'm glad you were able to join me, and
The cliffhanger ending.
of course.
Yes.
And maybe if this party does something in the future, we can resolve what happened here. But for now, it's a mystery.
Indeed, indeed.
So, thank you all for joining us, and those of our viewers, be sure to stop back next week when we return to our normal Shadow Slayers game. And I thank you very much, and good night.